In the final days of World War II, Berlin wasn't just a city. It was the last battleground of a crumbling empire. As Soviet tanks rolled in and Nazi resistance collapsed, the world held its breath. What happened inside those burning streets would shape the future of Europe for generations to come. This is the fall of Berlin. April 1945. A city once hailed as the symbol of Hitler's empire is now crumbling under the weight of war. Berlin, scarred, silent, and shrouded in smoke, is bracing for its final chapter. The end of the Third Reich is near. In the heart of Berlin, ordinary citizens suffer a nightmare. Food is scarce. Water and electricity have vanished. Bombs rain down day and night. And deep below ground, Adolf Hitler remains hidden in his bunker, detached from reality, issuing commands to a dying regime. On April 16th, the Soviet Union unleashes its final offensive. Over 2 million Red Army soldiers storm toward Berlin. Their mission: crush the Nazi war machine once and for all. Massive artillery barrages light up the sky as tanks roll into the city's outskirts. The Battle of Berlin has begun. German forces, heavily outnumbered, dig in. Hitler orders everyone to fight to the last man. Even children from the Hitler Youth are handed rifles and sent to the front lines. House to house, street by street, the Soviets advance through fire and blood. Berlin becomes a graveyard of concrete and flesh. On May the 2nd, after days of brutal fighting, Soviet troops capture the Reichstag, the symbolic heart of Nazi power. The red flag is raised high above its roof. It marks the end of a dictatorship that plunged the world into chaos. Just days before, on April 30th, Adolf Hitler takes his own life inside his underground bunker. Beside him, his newlywed wife, Eva Braun. Their bodies are burned, buried, and forgotten. With the dictator gone, what remains of the Nazi regime crumbles in silence. Berlin officially surrenders. General Helmuth Weidling hands over the city to Soviet commanders. Not long after, Allied troops arrive and witness the devastation firsthand. Shell-shocked civilians, orphaned children, and ruins that stretch for miles. Berlin's fall doesn't bring peace, it brings division. The city is split among the victors. East goes to the Soviets, the West to the Allies. A Cold War begins, casting a long shadow over the ruins. The Iron Curtain is born from the ashes of World War II. Over 80,000 Soviet soldiers died in the Battle of Berlin. Civilian casualties remain uncounted, and for Germany, the scars of its darkest chapter would take decades to heal. The fall of Berlin was not just the end of a war, it was the death of an empire. The fall of Berlin marked the end of one of history's darkest chapters, but many stories from this war remain untold. If you found this journey powerful, there's so much more waiting for you. Subscribe to Facts Journey and explore rare footage, forgotten battles, and true events that changed the world forever. History isn't just about the past. It's about understanding our present. Join us